Okay, so mabuhay everyone. My name is Batacandulo, and let me introduce myself first. My name once again is Batacandulo, and also I am from the Philippines. And I'm currently working at the Tutorials Dojo. If you're familiar, Tutorials Dojo is one of the online learning platform when it comes to, we are creating the practice exams and hands-on training, and there's a lot of resources. I am a cloud consultant, and also I am community lead at AWS User Group Philippines. And also I am an AWS Community Builder, and I am a certified cloud practitioner in just 6 months. Okay, so before we start, I'm going to ask you this kind of question. Which AWS service is a serverless event-driven compute platform that allows you to run code without provisioning or managing servers? A, AWS Lambda. B, Amazon EC2. C, Amazon Event Bridge. D, Amazon DynamoDB. Anyone can answer this question? Okay, sir, what is your name?
Graham.
Wait.
A.
Very good. So the answer is A. So later I'm gonna get your email, so I will give you a voucher from Tutorials Dojo practice exams. Thank you. So yeah, so let's proceed. Let's talk about, let us proceed to my presentation. So before I'm here in front of you, way back 2023, I explore, I connect, and also I learn at the AWS. Because of this kind of cloud journey, even though before I don't know what is cloud means. What is a literal cloud? I just look up the sky and there's a cloud, literally the cloud. Anyone, you know what is the cloud in me? What is the cloud? Right?
The thing, general rain.
Yeah, just the rain and just like the sky. Before, I don't know what is the cloud means, but the AWS User Group Philippines and also the AWS helps me to learn about the cloud and also how to deploy the AWS services, how to run a code, and how to deploy a different projects using the AWS services. Way back 2023, I joined at the AWS User Group Philippines, and I became one of the AWS creatives team, which is, even before, I don't know what is this kind of organization. But way back 2023, I explored a lot, and also I use this as one of my platforms to use to our organization in our university, because our university is not exposed when it comes to the tech community or what is the tech industry means, right? And also because of that kind of journey, it is a very awesome, or like, yeah, AWS. And it's an awesome journey for me because this kind of journey helps me to build my confidence when it comes to the technical skills, and when it comes to public speaking itself, when it comes to communicate with the different people, right? And also, I use this as one of my platforms, and I bring it to our university. So that's why there's a lot of Meetup events, seminars, how to use AWS, how to build a different project. But yeah, when it comes to that, let's talk about the tech community in the Philippines. I'm one of the AWS User Group Meetup lead. Also, every month we conduct a seminar, webinar. It's for free to all students, to career shifters and young professionals that want to learn about the technology and how to use AWS, right? And also, here's our user group, AWS user group, and currently we have 18 members in the Philippines, and there's a lot of events. Okay? So now, let us proceed to our quick demo how to create a hands-on Python labs using AWS Lambda with a function URL. So we will create a hands-on Python code playground. And please bear with me, and I'm gonna quick demo, and let me share my screen. Okay, so first, how to configure a AWS Lambda URL with cross-origin or CORS, cross-origin resources, or sharing, cross-origin resource sharing. Okay, wait a second. So yeah, here's the simple architecture, how the Python code playground work. So first, the user go to the website, and the website is running in the Amazon EC2, and we can the website is using the AWS Lambda and Amazon EC2. Okay, so let's have a quick demo on how to create a Python code playground. So first, let's go to the AWS console and create, or go to the AWS Lambda. And after that, wait a second. So create function. So after that, inside the AWS Lambda and create function, just choose author scratch and your function name. So AWS UGHK or Hong Kong. So you can choose runtime. You can choose a different languages. So for now, we will create a Python. So I will use Python. Next, go to the execution role. Just tick the create a new role with basic Lambda function permissions, and go to the additional configuration because we need to enable the course, right? So to access the what do you call this? The website that we create. Enable and just click the AWS AMI and buffered, and after that, all goods. Just tick the configure course and create function. So yeah, I already have a step-by-step here. So we already create a new function, the advanced settings. Once we successfully created our function, so kindly, we're gonna copy this code. So yeah, very quick demo for this. Right. So after that, wait a second. So let paste here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So paste here. Then save. Then deploy. A second, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so after that, once we add this code, let's go to, once done, click the deploy button. So we already clicked the deploy button. So let's go to the Visual Studio Code. So for the HTML file, I'm gonna open my Visual Studio Code. Okay, so yeah, after that, so we already copied the code, and also after that, next we have after creating an HTML file in the Visual Studio Code, so let's copy the function URL of our newly created Lambda function. So let's go back to the Lambda function URL. Go to the configuration and find the function URL. Then copy the function URL link. Then after that, paste here to patch the AWS Lambda. Find the response, the patch. Let me change this. Okay, all right, so save. So let's check if the code is working. Okay, so great. So let's try to print. So I didn't set up the course. What is the result if we didn't set up the course or the cross-origin resources? So print Hong Kong. Mabuhay. So let's see what is the result of this code. So executing. So we need to set up our course to patch the AWS Lambda function URL. Okay, so going back, let's go back to the AWS Lambda function URL and go to the configuration. Here's my implementation step already. So return the Lambda, okay. So next we need to edit the function URL that we created. Okay, wait a second. So edit. And after that, we need to, So we need to add the following expose headers, which is the content headers and allow header section, the content type, and the yada. Let me a second. Oh no. Wait a second. So it's expose headers. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. So let's copy this. And also we need to add the new value for the allow headers. So just copy also. Okay, so after that, let me, the max age is so optional. If it's after you, if you want to set the amount of time for browsing and cache result. So after that, for this expose headers, it's very important to set up and the allow headers to fetch the function URL in our Lambda function, in our Python code playground. So that's why we, the Python code playground can work. So that's why if we want to work, okay? So let me save if this one. So allow method, so select all. Okay, so let's do another test again. Save, run, terminal. Yeah. 1, 2, sorry. So, okay, run. Okay, so let's check if our Python code playground is working. So we already set up our course. So yeah, okay. So let's see if we once the code itself is working. So run the code. Oh, so HTTP error. So what's the problem? Okay. Let's go to the network. Let's check what is the problem of this code. Okay, so check the network. So click run code. So fetch, the problem is the HTML file. So the function URL. So let's try to copy the function URL. So this is the last step. So we need to, wait for this. A second, run again the terminal. Wait lang. Let me exit this one. Print. Okay. Try this one again. Something. Let's go back. Let me check my... Okay, so allow origin to false. Yeah, so, okay, I already won, what do you call this function, so let me copy that another one. So, yeah, here's my data from Urban Virginia. Let's copy this, yeah. So, copy the function URL, so add here. Let me check if it's working. Save. Start. 1, 2, 3. So let's check it. Print AWS. Yeah, so great. So print AWS. So let me explain how to test this. So just check the DevTools. So click inspect. So go to the network. So let's see if once we click the run code. So run your HTML code, and we have two domains that's shown in the screen. We have the patch and the pre-applied. So the patch is we already set. Go to So the pre-applied requires to occurs because the browser checks with the server to see if cross-origin requested are allowed, as indicated by the course. So we set up already earlier. And we can verify by the values and expose headers and allow headers to work this our code. So the patch request is the actual request that retrieves data, and usually from the server after the pre-applied request confirmed that the core settings are correct. So let's check this. So as you can see here, the request URL is from the Lambda function URL that we created earlier. And the course itself we set up earlier, so that's why the content type, the access control origin, and access diaga. So yeah, so that's the basic quick demo for how to create a Python code playground using the Lambda function URL. And so after we configuring for your Lambda function URL, so your Lambda service will now be accessible from different websites without any cross-origin issues, right? And also the core settings ensure that the browser allows the necessary requests and responses between the different origins, so letting our Lambda resources securely share with the different resources. And also by using this services, it can safely communicate with the AWS Lambda function and the handling cross-origin requests as needed. So you can always return to the core settings to make adjustment if you need further refine how external websites work. So that's it. And we already created a Python code playground. Yeah. And also, let's going back to my last agenda for this. Going back. Okay, let's talk about the AWS Community Builder. So yeah, so this is the last topic for my session. How become AWS Community Builder? So last year, I a fresh graduate. And I don't have any technical background. I am from a UI UX designer itself. And that's why, because of this kind of community helps me to learn about how to use the AWS. And also in just 6 months, I write an article how to create a different application itself. And I use it to apply at the AWS Community Builder. So, yeah, so after that, hopefully if you have any ideas or questions, or if you want to collaboration with me, and feel free to click this feedback form. And also, For the pre-AWS practice exam from the Tutorials Dojo, kindly scan this QR code. And after that, after this community day, I'm gonna message you or email you to provide a how to get the voucher. So all AWS practice exam provide from the Tutorials Dojo. If you want to take a cloud practitioner SAA, so that's the we will provide you a practice exam resources. Okay, so hopefully anyone who are familiar with the Tutorials Dojo or already use it. Yeah, so thank you for that. Okay, so let's connect, and thank you for listening, and hopefully you learned a lot from my session. And I'm so happy that I'm here, and this is my first time here in Hong Kong and my first international flight. And yeah, so let's connect, and hopefully we see you again. And thank you for coming, and congratulations to the organizers of the AWS Community Day Hong Kong. Thank you.